Let's start talking about factoring quadratics. Quadratic functions are functions that are in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c. So let's talk about how we would factor it. We know from the previous factoring that we would fill in our box with the polynomial. We can fill in the 5p squared, but we don't know what would go next. Normally we have 4 terms, so we just fill in each of the 4 boxes. But here we have 3. So we're going to have to split that middle term to fill in the top right box and the bottom left box. But we have the minus 18 on the end that'll go in our 4th box. So let's talk about splitting that term. That is what the x is for over on the right. The top portion should be filled in with a times c, and the bottom with the b value. So let's fill those in context of our problem. 5 times negative 18 is negative 90, and our b value is just minus 1. Now we need to find factors of negative 90 that when we add them together equal minus 1. So let's talk about them. We know 9 times negative 10, negative 9 times 10. There's 3 times negative 30, and then negative 3 times 30. But let's look at what we have. If we add 9 to negative 10, 9 plus a minus 10, we would get minus 1. So that's what we need, 9 and minus 10. And then we can fill them in over in our box. Minus 10p and 9p. Now that we have our box filled in, all we have to do is follow the same trick as before and find the greatest common factor of each row and each column. 5p squared and minus 10p share a greatest common factor of 5p. 9p minus 18 share a greatest common factor of 9. 5p squared and 9p share a greatest common factor of p. And negative 10p and minus 18 share a greatest common factor of minus 2. In order to write our answer, we need to fill in the parentheses. 5p plus 9 and p minus 2. Let's try this again for a new function. 7x squared minus 40x minus 63. We know that we can fill in 7x squared and minus 63, but we need to split the minus 40x to see what the other two terms become. Remember, with our x, we need a times c and our b value. 7 times negative 63. Now don't freak out, it is a large number. Minus 441. And then our b is minus 40. We need to find what factors of negative 441 add together to give us minus 40. Let's try to see what we can find. If we divide negative 441 by 3, we get negative 147. If we try 7, we get negative 42. Unless we tried 3, let's try 9. We get minus 49. We'll take a look at that. If we take minus 49 and add 9, we get minus 40. So we found the terms that we need. When we fill it in the box, we have minus 49x and 9x. And we can go ahead and find the greatest common factors. 7x squared and minus 49x, we know is going to have an x. We know that 49 is 7 times 7, so we can use 7. 9x and minus 63. Take a look at 63. 63 is 9 times 7, so they both share the greatest factor of 9. 7x squared and 9x. 7 and 9 don't share any factors, but x squared and x share x. And minus 49x and minus 63, we can pull out a minus. 63 is 7 times 9. 49 is 7 times 7, so 7. And then we can write our answer as 7x plus 9 times x minus 7. So I know this one was kind of a larger problem. It came out with some bigger numbers, but it's always good to practice ones that are more challenging. Go ahead and take a look at this third example. Try it, pause the video, try it out, and then check your answer. Here's the solution to the third example. Go ahead, check all your numbers against the numbers I have, and go ahead and try the fourth example. So pause the video, try out this last example, start it up again to see the solution. So here's the solution to the fourth example. Again, check all your numbers against mine, and be sure to ask any questions you may have.